Hey guys, Michael and Chris here for ThingsWeSayTV. I'm starting this off for once, a bit weird. But he's going to be doing most of the talking in this video, so I thought I should stretch my throat a bit. Today we're going to be talking about awkward hugs. And first off, I want to give a shout out to Sam, who has been badgering both of us non-stop for a shout out. Nick gets another shout out for his continuous support. Thanks, good on you, mate. Sam, you get one, for the darkness, aces, blah blah blah.
Charlie Murphy.
All that jazz. But yeah, basically we're going to be talking about awkward hugs, because everybody has been put in a situation where they have to hug somebody that they've just met, or hug somebody that they've known for probably about 8 minutes or so. And it sucks. It's fucking awkward and annoying. And right as we speak about this, we're sitting in the car park of our primary school where we first met, and we started thinking, in the 10 going on 11 years that we've known each other, we've probably hugged each other about less than 50 times in our lifetime. That's a decent enough,
That's decent.
You hug when you haven't seen each other in God knows how long, or after a crisis has happened and whatnot. Not every single time you see each other, or every 5 seconds, or when you're saying hello and goodbye. It's really, really annoying. And we figured, if we can do this and we've known each other only 11 years, how come people who've known each other fucking 5 minutes, oh my god, you're so awesome, hug. Oh my god, I love that band too, hug. Oh my god, I'm gonna order that from Macca's too, hug.
Yeah, so basically, it's come to, in the age of emos and random huggers, I think random hugging's probably increased by like 82%. And that's a actual figure. That's a figure. And anyway, there's a few different types of hugs which there are that are particularly awkward. Excuse me if I look away and stuff. I've actually made notes on this because it's something that's really bugged me, and I've actually made a Facebook page called I Hate Awkward Hugs, where you can find a lot of this information. But basically, the first hug that I want to talk about is the "Who the fuck are you" hug. Basically, as Chris said, when you meet someone for 5 minutes, they just want to hug you. And it's like, who are you? You might be a friend of a friend of a friend who I've met, and you want to hug me, and I've never seen you before in my life. That's not on. We don't want to hug people that we've never met before. Particularly someone who, looks odd. Let's just put it out there.
Not just that, it's a bit uncomfortable when you first meet somebody. You can be as comfortable as you are when you're speaking, but there's always that personal space that you've got to respect, and some people they sit really close to you when they meet you, and that's okay because it's a cramped space sometimes. But then they have to really get enthusiastic and lead to the point where you think they're going to try and place hands on you or hug you, and that's where it gets a bit difficult. This
hug can occur within a family environment or within a leisurely environment. Family environment usually is when you see a family member you haven't seen for 20 years, and they go, "Oh, look at you, look how much you've grown, I haven't seen you since you were this big," and then proceed to squeeze the shit out of you.
And also ask if you remember them.
If you remember them.
I hate that. If anybody is watching this who does this to me at gatherings, take notes. I'm not interested.
And it can happen in a social situation where people, particularly emos, want to come up and pass their warm and fuzzy energy onto you. Fuck off. I don't know who you are. Don't touch me. So that's kind of like the first type of hug. The next hug, which is a funny one, and I've actually got a friend who I have a bit of a thing with.
This happens a lot when we go out, and if you meet a girl, this usually happens.
Yeah, so basically this is you've gone in for a kiss on the cheek hug, but I've misread you and gone in just for the hug. So you've kissed me on the cheek and I haven't reciprocated, and now we're both standing there awkward like, oh my god, FML. And it happens quite a lot, as Chris said, particularly when you see a friend who's a girl, or you meet a girl out or something like that, and it's that situation where you're like, yeah, we're obliged to hug, but do we go as far as the kiss on the cheek and hug, or do we just hug? So yeah, that's particularly awkward, especially when you're going for the kiss on the cheek, or they going for the kiss on the cheek, and the other person doesn't reciprocate it. And you can't ignore it. You can't deny that it just happened, because it did. And
that's just the hello.
That's just the hello.
The goodbye is worse, because as you're talking, you still can't get it out of your head, and then you start thinking, okay, maybe I should kiss their cheek, but then the other one's saying, I'm not going to go for the kiss this time, and then it's like the roles are reversed.
Yeah. It's like if you kiss me and I didn't reciprocate, then I'm going to think, oh, well, I should kiss her on the cheek.
So in a way, you're both two parts of your dream hug at that situation.
Yeah.
At the wrong time.
So it's an odd one, and that one needs to be. There needs to be a pre-negotiated debate.
Or you need to know them for a while before that happens and just kind of establish, oh my god, okay, I don't mind the whole kiss on the cheek thing.
And it's pre-negotiated whether you know where you go in, when you meet this person or you see them, you're going to go in for the kiss and the hug, and that's it. And I have that with a friend, I'll shout it out, Gabby. That's our thing. So we pre-negotiated, and I'll tell you what, guys, it works. It's good stuff. It's not awkward. It's not awkward.
It's better to have a talk about it and not risk ruining what could be a good friendship.
Now, there's another one. There's another one, and this one's is personally the worst kind, I think, and that's the oh my god, you smell hug.
I've had a lot of trouble with this. I used to hang out with a guy who really, he'd say he bathed, but he never looked like it. He'd wear the same clothes everywhere, every single day, and even after he had bathed, he'd have no scent for like maybe 30 minutes, and then bang, it's right back there. It's like the kind of smell that just burns your nose. Mm-hmm. And then when that person goes in for a hug, you don't really want to, so you give them the pat on the back, and then they get offended and they go in for the hug anyway.
It's just terrible. It's bad all around, and it's something people need to know their hygiene. If you know you smell, and if you don't know you smell, and you think that you may be someone that smells, carry a can of deodorant in your bag.
Or don't hug them full stop. A handshake is still golden.
But they smell, so...
Yeah, well, a handshake is better because I can kind of do the whole, yeah, cool, and wipe it on you thing.
Yeah.
You know, it works.
Now, the next hug, which is... It's one of my favourite.
Happens a lot between European families.
It's a big European thing. I come from an Italian background, and anyone that comes from a European background would know you kiss on one cheek or you kiss on two cheeks. So one, like left and right. This one is quite funny, and I call it the one kiss, two kiss mix up. And basically, that's where you've gone in, done the one kiss on the cheek, you've gone to pull away, and they've gone for the second kiss, and you've gone, oh, got to jump in there, back for the second one, and then you kind of stand there and do a bit of a chuckle, like, oh, that just happened, that's a bit awkward. Now, I've personally mastered and authenticated this as I said, from a European Italian background.
It's actually pretty good.
I've been to Italy. I've been there heaps of times. I've got heaps of family. Some people go for the one kiss, two kiss. Others go for the one. Now, the way that you know how many kisses to do, if you go in left cheek first, and that's left cheek to left cheek, it's going to be two kisses. Two. If you go right cheek first, it's just one. Get the hell out of there. Don't go for two. If you go right cheek first, and then you pull back and you go for the next one, you're going to get left standing there with that awkward look on your face and that chuckle like, oh.
And you'll always be able to tell if there's going to be a hug before or after, because instead of just doing the whole put your hands out as if you're trying to touch the person thing, they'll literally grab you by the elbows and do it that way. Mm-hmm. So be wary of that one.
Now, that's the European one. So all our European friends out there, you'll know that one. Use it, particularly when you go to your nonna's house and you're not sure what she's going to do. Go to the left, it's two. Go to the right, it's one. Remember that. Next one, and this one I got to shout out to my friend Daniel Conway. He gave me this one, and this is back on our I Hate Awkward Hugs page. And this is confining someone to, what is it? The hug friendship zone. So, you know when you like, say you're going for a girl, and you really like her, and she's like, nah, not interested, friend zone. This is what we're doing, but with hugs. So it's like the hug friend zone. And
he's actually established a probation period
for it. It's a probationary period.
Rule, where you don't hug a friend or anyone who you don't want to hug within a period of 4 weeks. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty good to practice, and it's like a refund policy. You know, if you don't want to be friends with them or anything, you don't have to hug them. So you don't have to have that awkward, I wonder what it would be like to hug that person kind of thing. You get over it because it's not going to work out.
Yeah, so I'm just reading up. There's actually something interesting here on the page. Forgive me for reading. I actually wrote this, but I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. If you do decide to confine someone to the hug friend zone, this is what you should do. Follow the 1, 2, 3, 4 rule, which is, as I've written previously, referencing myself. 1, pat on the back for hello and goodbyes. So there's no hugging involved. Step 2, pats on the back for a good joke. That's great. Don't need to hug someone. High five may be necessary, but pats on the back.
I never actually got that why people have to hug for a good joke. Like, oh man, that was so funny.
It's a lot. It's really the emos that do it. It's all the emos, and it's terrible. Next thing, 3. Pats on the back if they're sad.
Which is okay, yeah. You do that anyway.
If I don't know you very well and you come up to me and say, oh man, my dog just died. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna give you a good old pat on the back.
And talk to you about it.
Talk to you about it.
You know,
not gonna
pull you in and then talk to you about it in your ear. It's a bit weird.
Yeah. And then finally, last thing, stage 4, pats on the back if you're both just having a swell day. Someone said a funny joke or someone is upset at the same time. And you're saying hello and goodbye. So all at the same time, if that's happening, just pats on the back, and you should be sweet.
It works.
So yeah, this is great. And another thing I want to put out there, just quickly about hugs. As Chris said, there's not enough. You know, we've known each other for 11 years, and we haven't really done a lot of hugging. I really condone and full thumbs up for the bromance hug. I think bromance hugs are great.
But there's a time and a place.
There's a time and a place.
And it's not 24/7.
It's not 24/7. So give your bro a hug. Let him know that you love him. No homo. And, you know, give him you can give him a pat on the back if you want, but give your bro a hug, because...
Preferably the hug where you go in and you're
it's just
there
that
for
quick
like...
man tap.
It's like 1.5 seconds. You got to time it and then bang, bang. That's it.
That's it. So anyway, guys, let us know if you've had any awkward hug situations, because I'm sure that you have. Particularly if you're European and you've had the 1 kiss, 2 kiss mix-up. The smelly hugs, the who the fuck are you hug, or I can't remember the other one. But yeah, let us know what you think. Post a video response if you can. Even if you've captured the awkward hug on film, that'd be like perfect.
It would be.
But if you haven't, just let us know and
give us a funny story about it.
Give us a funny story.
We want to add more to this. This page hasn't been updated in
And have a look at the Facebook page. I think there's like 500 people that have liked it or whatever. But jump on there. I hate awkward hugs. And there's a really awkward picture of a person hugging on it. So yeah.
Also, we've got a bit of feedback. We got a video response from Nick yet again. Thanks again, mate. Talking about gaming, which we do want to get into. To compare Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3 as an example. We had a video planned out, but our software's on the fritz.
It is.
I actually did say on the fritz.
On the fritz. We're getting some software troubles, but we are in the process of upgrading. So we will have...
It should be online tomorrow.
Full quality HD gaming videos with commentary.
So we're going to be a bit annoying over that if you're trying to watch it.
Yeah, if you do watch this, if you watch the gaming videos, it's not just going to be about talking about gameplay. So if you're out there and you're not interested in gameplay, watch it anyway, because it'll just be us talking like this over the top of gameplay, sort of.
We'll try not to whinge as much.
We'll try not to whinge. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Talk about awkward moments. I always do this awkward turning off the camera. But really, we should... Never mind.
I think you should just turn off now.
Turn it off, guys. See ya.